I'm trying.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Yay!
I literally just put my hair in a mom bun.
That's cool. And when you see me stand up, you're going to see me in my sweatpants. I'm totally in my pajamas. I did leg day, and I can walk very well right now, so it's all good. Like I said, we're not formal on Team Inspire to Fire. Okay, so the point of this call is that I feel like I wanted to see people's faces. I wanted to have people interact and communicate about this whole goal that we've been pushing for this entire year. And we've had an amazing year. 2019 has been probably the most successful that our team has had in a super long time, and we need to be proud of that. As far as our end goal that we've been really working hard for of becoming an elite team, we haven't really what's the word I'm looking for, really dug in and put the numbers up on the wall. We kind of did on a few live videos and a few posts onto the team page. But we've just had amazing success. We've done all the things. We've got all these points, and we became a premier team and all that kind of stuff. And now we're in the last quarter of the year, and we've got a few months left, and we're super close to reaching that goal, but yet we're still kind of far enough away that it's going to take a little bit of teamwork to get it to happen. And so a few of us have been chatting in just various texting conversations, and then Trina and I and Nina were talking about it a little bit at the Diamond event this weekend, that maybe we could do a call together and rally the troops and see what we can come up with and figure out the last part of the year and reach the goal that we've all been working for. Because we really, really are this close. We really, really are. So what I wanted to do, and I kind of have my camera back behind me on my phone because I put some things out onto my whiteboard, because what I felt would make sense and what might help everybody plan of how they could help our team reach this goal is if we kind of really knew the numbers. What do we really need to do, and what can you personally do to help our team? I know some of you have maybe paid attention to some of the posts that I've been making. Some of you might have no idea what it takes to be an elite team, and you're like, I'm just joining on the call because I don't even really know what we're doing, but I want to help, or whatever. And that's okay too. So long story short, in order to become an elite team, it really is a team effort. It cannot be Karen Utley. It literally is a team effort. We have to have a certain amount of diamonds in order to be an elite team. And we have to have a certain amount of coaches hitting Success Club over the course of the year. And we earn leadership points, is what they call them, for coaches that hit Success Club. Okay? So Success Club on your own gets you Success Club points, and I think everybody on this call knows that. And so it's slightly different. To become an elite team, they have leadership points, and by you guys personally hitting Success Club, that gets our team leadership points. Is everybody with me kind of on the same page there? Okay. So one of the categories that we were able to earn a bunch of points in throughout the year is accruing volume. And so for every 500 points of volume that you guys produced and that I personally produced with new customers, we got points for that. And we raked it in because we've been doing awesome this year. But there's a cap in that category, and it only lets us get 50 leadership points in that category. Well, to become elite, we have to have 105 leadership points, okay? So currently, we are at 85 points. That's where we're at. We've got 50 points in the volume category. We're capped out there. We've got points in the Success Club category because throughout the year, plenty of you on this call have hit Success Club. And by doing that, you've helped us earn points in that category. And then there's one more category that if you are a new coach in your first or your second month, and you at least help one person and you get Success Club points, just 2 points, that's all you need. we get points in that category. So there's 3 different categories that we've been accruing points in the whole year. Are we all on the same page with that so far? Okay. Well, we've done so great, we can't do it in volume anymore. So if we need these last 20 points, what it's going to come down to in October, November, and December is our team hitting Success Club personally. Does that make sense? So 20 points is what we still need, okay? And with that, the coaches that count for that have to have enrolled in 2018 or 2019, okay? So I know there's a couple of you on here that signed up before that. And so you are still an integral part of this whole process because, first of all, we need diamonds also. So if you've been part of our team for a while, you probably have a little bit of a downline. You probably have some coaches underneath you, and you might be further along in your business to help us get to that diamond status and get the ones that we need. So you are a key part of this whole goal that we're doing. And just the energy and the vibe and the leadership that you can provide for the team and hitting Success Club can bring the energy and help inspire some of us newer coaches to continue to do all that. So like I'm saying, I know I hate that they do that, that it's only like a 2-year deal, that some of us don't count, but you really do, because we can't do this alone. We know the Rise Up Fit Club can't be what it is if it was just Karen posting in it, right? Like everybody posting in that is what has made our team what it has been this whole year and even before that. So if you don't mind, I'm going to see if it works, and hopefully you guys can tell me if you can see it. I'm going to like turn off this camera and I'm going to turn on my other camera, and hopefully you'll be able to see my whiteboard that I've put out. And I've kind of listed out the categories and looked into my online office, and I at least looked into who has at least shown me that they want to maybe do a little bit more with this business than just get a discount, who's kind of voiced that they would like to grow a business. I think everybody on this call is probably on the list over here somewhere, but if you aren't on this list over here and you want to be, then tell me. Because like I said, it's a team effort in order for us to reach this end goal. If I hit Success Club the rest of the year, it doesn't really matter. Like there's no, I mean, I need to hit Success Club in order for us to get the points. If you hit Success Club, but me personally hitting Success Club doesn't help us, if that makes sense. So it's going to take a team effort. And I'll flip it around and I'll kind of show you what we all need to do. All right. Are we good with that? Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop the video on this one. Okay. Probably can't even see that. Can you guys see that at all? Is it too far away? Maybe somebody unmute yourself maybe and like talk to me. Anybody? Bueller?
It's too far.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't see it? Okay, so let me see. Is that any better?
It's better.
It's better.
I think if you unmute the camera facing the whiteboard, it might like pop up in the full screen and maybe we could see it a little better.
Oh, because maybe it would be like speaker view?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try that. Okay, so let me turn down my computer because I'm echoing right now. Okay, does that make it any better?
Yes.
It does? Okay, so you guys can see it better now, maybe? Is it bigger? Yes, no?
Yes, yes.
Much bigger.
Okay. All right, I'm trying to get this technology down. Okay, so maybe somebody talk to me real quick, maybe see if I can hear you guys better.
Hello.
Okay, now we're good. I think we're good. Okay. So Hannah's like, I don't want to be the one talking. Now I'm big on the screen. Okay, so hopefully this makes sense. If not, then I'll just go back to the computer and all will be well. I don't know if you can see it, but up at the top it says points that we need is 20. Okay, so that's what we need. And then I have this spot right here. You guys can see that. There we go. Okay, where maybe at the end of the call tonight, if you're a 2018 or a 2019 coach that is going to commit to hitting Success Club at least once in the next 3 months, we're going to put your name here, okay? And by doing that, I don't know if you can read it, okay? We get 2 points towards that 20-point goal that we need for every coach that hits Success Club. Okay, so technically, if we had 10 coaches hit Success Club, we'd earn all 20 points. Are you guys with me? Does that make sense? Okay, so we could technically get those 20 points with just that category alone. We need 10. It doesn't necessarily have to be 10 coaches. It has to be 10 times that someone on our team hit Success Club. So I'll use Nina as an example because we talked about this on Sunday. She plans to do everything that she's been doing for the whole time she's been a coach. If she hits Success Club October, November, and December, that's 3 months at 2 points apiece. So that's 6 of the 20 points. Okay. If Tiffany, who is a 2017 coach, hits Success Club, we're going to celebrate the crap out of her, but it doesn't count in this category. Okay. If Hannah hits Success Club, okay, along with Nina, then we're going to get those 2 points and that goes towards 20. Okay. So moving on to the second category, September and October. That's right now, or last month and this month. These are my 2 new coaches that have signed up in the last month or this month. And there's a few of you. I think Jane is on here, and I was looking to see when she signed up, and it was like August 29th or something. So we're a little bit out of the range for that one. But if Jane hit Success Club, now she would get points up in here. Okay, so hopefully I'm making sense on these different categories. All right, so we have these 2 categories left to get to the 20 points, but then we also need 2 more diamonds because in order to be elite, you have to be 5-star. You have to be 5-star. And right now we're 3, we're qualifying for 3-star, okay? And my second business center is super close to diamond. And who's in that second business center is Kristen, and on Instagram she goes by Sibo. Nina, Lori, Carly. On my right side, Hannah, Lauren, Renelle, Nikki, Dana, and Laura. So I don't have any emeralds over there, but that's all we need. We need emeralds. And if we can get emeralds in this account, that account will go diamond. So that will be one of those 2 that we need. So hopefully there's some of you sitting over there on that call right now that's like, if I can get to diamond or if I can get to emerald, that's going to help us out, okay? And if you're getting to emerald, you're probably going to be close to hitting Success Club. Yeah, that's right, Hannah. Yep, I'm looking at you. Lauren, looking at you. Which Lauren and I have already chatted about this too. So this account is super close to diamond. So we just need a couple people, one on the left and one on the right, to get to emerald. And then that counts for one of these that we need, which means we need like 1 more diamond. And that's where I've got a few people listed here that if they're willing to push, if they're willing, they're maybe before 2017 or before 2018, Angie Hicks, Chanel Maria, 2018 coaches. So any type of business growth that you have, and Success Club is going to help us up in this category too. But Tiffany and Allie, she's not on the call right now, but those are ones that have a downline, that have been growing a business, that are veteran coaches, that have been here with us for multiple years and have that potential to get us that last diamond that we need. Okay. So I'm going to try to flip back around here, and I'm going.
And unmute. Okay.
So Karen,
Yeah.
Jane doesn't count for September and October since she signed up on August 29th.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn on my, just 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, can you say that again?
Yeah. Jane doesn't count for September and October since she signed up August 29th.
Yes, because
Seriously?
they don't do it by like 60 days. They do it by month. And the reason they give you that second month is for that reason. That like
Okay.
you signed up in that last day, so you didn't really get a month. Because technically
Right.
they want you to get points in your first month. But they give you that
Okay.
buffer month because if you sign up on the last day of the month, then you got kind of screwed. You only had a day. So
Right.
yes, if you sign up at the beginning of the month, you actually do get 60 days to kind of do it. If you sign up at the end of the month, you still get that buffer month, but it's not as many days, if that makes sense.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. But again, hitting Success Club, even though Jane, we're gonna use her as an example. If she hit Success Club this month, even though it's technically her third month, even though it's only day like 40, would still get us points in that category for the 2 points that we need. So 10 times total is really what I think we need to shoot for, or even more. That doesn't necessarily mean 10 people. It would be awesome if it was, right? It would be awesome if it was. And so we have October, and we have November, and we have December. I don't really want to be like crapping a brick load and not really being excited at Christmas time because we're like, come on, hit Success Club. So it would be awesome if we could do this in October and November is what I would like. And then we can like, let's rest easy for Christmas and celebrate the crap out of our team would be, right? That would be awesome. So 3 people, like, could we find 3 people that would want to get started with? And there's a lot of options for Success Club points now. It doesn't always have to be a challenge pack, and they don't have to be a coach. They can be a customer. That's what it's going to take, is each person committing to try to find 3 people in a month. Technically, hopefully you've been paying attention to some of my messages. We can be creative. It can be a spouse ordering from you. It can be a best friend ordering from you, and they pay for it, and then maybe you split it and they keep the workouts and you buy the shakes off of them. I mean, there are some creative ways that we can do this. I would love it if it would be an organic way and we really truly find 3 people that want to really get started with something. But you get points for challenge packs. You get points for completion packs if they already have an on-demand membership. You get points if they just buy Shakeology by itself, as long as it's on auto ship at their very first purchase. I try not to do that too many times because by the time they pay $129 plus shipping and handling, it's almost $140 something. And if they are willing to spend just a little bit more, like right now, the work challenge packs are $170. But with your $20 off code that you can share with them, that's $150. They're getting a year of on-demand workouts for almost the same price as shakes by themselves. So if you can, and that's going to get you Success Club points. It's going to, it's going to get you commission. It's going to get you Success Club points. It's going to get them set up with fitness and nutrition. We have to think about them also, right? you can get points for just the Energize and Recover stack put together. So it's called a stack that you, when you do your share cart, you don't put Energize in separately and then Recover in separately. You have to put the stack in, and as long as it's on auto ship, you can get 2 points for that. 3 boxes of bars, beach bars on auto ship can earn you Success Club points. So they don't have to continue to get them, okay? I know everybody kind of panics and freaks out about the auto ship, but they can literally pause that, or they can cancel that auto ship as soon as they get it. And it doesn't affect you and your points and that kind of stuff. Just has to initially be set up on that, and it saves them shipping costs by doing that. On Shakeology, it's almost like $10 that they save. So, what do we got? You got any questions? You got any thoughts here? What you thinking?
On your new coaches, Karen,
Mhm.
remind them that they have their 3 promo codes
Yes.
to use, and it doesn't have to be on the Works package, correct?
Right. I'm almost 99% sure it doesn't have to be.
It just has to be $150 or more.
I think so. I
I think so too. So that might be another selling point.
But every coach should have gotten an email, and if you haven't, maybe go back into your junk mail or your spam or even your deleted at the beginning of this month for the work. It might even have been the 30th of September that it came out. And you had a code in there that you can share that same exact code with as many people as you want, and that will give them $20 off of a challenge pack for the work. Okay, that doesn't mean that they have to do the work though, right? They might want to do Morning Meltdown. They might want to do 3-day or the 3-week yoga retreat. They might want to do a different program. But right now, the work kind of is giving them the best bang for their buck if you do that challenge pack. And just let them know, I'm going to send you a share cart, and it's going to say the work challenge pack. You totally don't have to do the work. You can do one of these other programs. If they want to do Morning Meltdown, and that's on BOD right now, the only thing that they wouldn't be getting if they did the work challenge pack is they wouldn't be getting the B100 journal and like the nutrition cookbook that comes with it. They wouldn't be getting that. So if they really, really want that, then you would want to do a Morning Meltdown challenge pack for them, and it would be a little bit more expensive. But if they are fine with it being digital and they're fine with, logging in and looking at the resources and seeing all that stuff online, then a work challenge pack would be the best thing to set them up with, because that's the best bang for their money, right? So with that, in order for us to find those 3 people, right, we have to invite them, and you need to commit to your own journey and be sharing that, but for some of you who aren't necessarily gung-ho with inviting just yet, because maybe you're new, you just signed up, or you just haven't really done that yet, I promise you, you will not die. You won't die when you send your best friend a message and say, I've been loving this workout program. It's awesome. My legal crack tastes amazing. Like, I really would think it'd be great if you would join me doing it. Like, are you interested? Like, you won't die. You really won't. And if you start with those people that know you and love you and are close with you, your coworkers, the people that know who you are, they might tell you no. I'm not saying that everybody's going to say yes, but if you genuinely ask them, like, in a genuine way, I'll say at least more often than not, they're not going to be like, oh, you're just like a terrible friend. I don't even want to talk to you ever again. Right? Like, those of you veteran coaches, you might get a no, but if you ask like your mom or your sister or your next door neighbor, they're going to be like, well, I'm not interested. Or you might get a yes. I mean, who knows? They might be, but you never know until you ask them, right? And not to keep rambling, but I think I said no for a year, right? I think I was asked, I can't even count how many times Ophi asked me to join a challenge group. And I literally told her no every single day. Every single time that she asked me, I told her no until the one time I didn't. Until the one time I didn't. I said yes, and here I am, 6 years later, leading a call that I never knew that I was going to do, right? I said I don't drink shakes, and I don't want any of that, and I'll just do my own fitness. I was that person, and almost everybody on here was that also. Until the one time that we weren't. And so, sure, we don't want to be a nag. We don't want to be the annoying friend. We don't want to be, but I don't think if you are literally genuinely asking them because you love what you're doing, and that radiates out of your voice, or it radiates out of your words that you type, or when you're talking to them at work, when they truly feel it's a genuine invite, it's not icky, right? It's not icky. So, and posting and sharing about your own personal journey. We might not have amazing results yet, but like if you're doing the things, then you have things to share, then you have things to talk about, then you have legitimate things. When they ask you questions, you can say, yes, I did this. Yes, I had to modify. Yes, it was hard. I get on the Rooster Crew, and there's all these people that are on there. And yes, my dog comes through my workout every time. And yes, my cat sits there, and all those things. I do it late at night, and just sharing your story. If you're not doing your own journey, it's hard to share that, right? So, all right, I've been talking a lot. I'm going to ask you guys for thoughts, or maybe you guys have some creative things like, you know, do we need some kind of fun slogan? Do we need to create a new graphic? What do you think would motivate us to do this thing? What would incentivize you? Some people get motivated by gift cards. Some people get motivated by free tank tops. Some people get motivated by a bobblehead doll. I don't know. You know, what is it that you think would motivate you to kind of help the whole team in general? Because it starts with you personally. When you do something personally, it's going to help the team. Anybody got anything to say?
I just had a question to clarify because I forgot. So Emerald, 90 of the PV and Success Club 5, is that what it is?
Good question. So yes and no. For Success Club, and that's a good question. I'm glad you brought that up. For Success Club, you do have to have the 90 PV on HD for Success Club. And if you're going to help us for like 1 month, then you can cancel the auto ship the next month, okay? That totally, but in order for it to all count and you hit Success Club, yes, we need the 90 PV. To be Emerald, you do not. To be Emerald, you just have to have 2 coaches underneath you that are active. And you have to be active, which is 50 PV, and it does not have to be on auto ship. So being Emerald, like right now, well, Allie's not on the call right now. She was worried she was going to lose her Emerald status because she kind of canceled the auto ship and ordered something different this month. And I said, no, you're fine. Emerald is still fine as long as you have the 50 PV. Success Club needs the 90 on auto ship.
All right. Awesome. Thank you.
Good question.
What do you need again?
For Success Club or for Emerald?
To be diamond.
Oh, to be diamond. Yeah, good question.
I'm still working on that. I actually have to follow up with a coworker tomorrow because she texted me. She filled out. I sent her the Google document link. She's interested in the To Be mindset and the 21-day fix.
Mm-hmm.
She says she sent it back to me, but I've looked several times in the questionnaire thing. And I sent her actually the one that you sent us with the To Be mindset video. So I kind of just followed your thing and created my own, and then I added the video that you sent it, which was like the 4-minute video and then a couple of things that she watched it, and she texted me and said she was interested, that she filled out the Google thing, but I've been checking on my Link Me thing for the questionnaire that she said she filled out, and I haven't seen it pop up.
Okay.
So
But
I
yeah,
was gonna come with her tomorrow at work since she's one of the nurses at my unit.
yeah. So to be diamond, you need 4 coaches on your left leg and 4 coaches on your right leg. And of those 4, one of them on each leg needs to be an emerald. So technically you need 12 coaches. Like Trina has one of her emeralds is her husband. And so she signed up a couple of coaches underneath her husband's account and made that account emerald. So she's still their coach, but they're technically his, if that makes sense. So yes, good question, Maria. I like your thinking. All right, so we're going to be cut off because we have less than a minute, but hopefully that kind of puts the numbers out there, lets everybody kind of really know what we need to do in the next couple of months. Maybe it gives you something personal that you can strive for that will eventually help the team. I feel like we just came so far. Like we've came so far. We've had such an amazing year. We need to be proud of ourselves no matter what happens. But at the same time, if you don't know me by now, I'm not a quitter. The fourth quarter is when that's what wins games. And I'm a winner. So we're going to do the thing. That's right, Nina. We're going to do the thing. We came too far to not make it happen. Okay? So let's dig deep. Let's go help other people. Let's work on ourselves. And by doing that, we're going to change a lot of lives. Sound good? Okay. All right. Go team. See you guys.